Right now at 6, a new hospital may be coming to Chippewa Falls.
And why local food pantries have seen a decrease in donations.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. Power is partially out at the Valley View Mall. Power in the main areas is out while stores still have power. In August, the mall lost power for several days, forcing stores to close. A sign was posted saying it was due to maintenance issues. One store owner told News 8 Now that the owner has not told them why the power is out. The mall closed early today at 5:30.
Well, now to the weather, and get set for some blast of Arctic air. By the end of the week, the wind chill could cause the temperatures to tumble. So just how cold could it get? Let's bring in our chief meteorologist, Greg Barnhart.
Yeah, by the end of the week, it's definitely going to be an Arctic blast, but we still got prior to Thanksgiving and travel things. But the good news is travel-wise looks actually fairly quiet, and that was good news. Now, some areas did see a little bit of snow. This doesn't quite show it, but we had it just north of the area. Ladysmith, Eau Claire, up to about Rhinelander had some snow from this morning, but that's about it. We had rain down here. But for this evening, clouds are beginning to clear out. Winds are going to die down, but the temperatures are going to continue to fall as we're looking at temperatures falling back into the mid-20s. Otherwise, as we go out through Eau Claire, we're looking at temperatures falling back into the 20-degree mark with that west wind at about 11. So overall, kind of a chilly evening, but nothing too unusual for now towards the end of November. Now overnight, most of the skies will be clearing out except a few low clouds probably further north of Eau Claire. That'll allow the temperatures to drop back into the teens to low 20s. Could even see some of the colder spots get down into near 10 degrees, and that doesn't count the wind that'll be going on. Overall, right now, temperatures in the 30s to upper 20s, but notice out to the west, they are clearing out, and that's allowing the temperatures to drop as the system begins to pull to the east, and we do have clearing skies from just west of the Mississippi to the Twin Cities. So that's what we'll see overnight for most areas. Now, coming up later, we'll kind of pan out if we got any other travel issues prior to and after Thanksgiving, as well as what Ken said, give you an update on how cold it's actually going to get after Thanksgiving.
All right. Thanks, Greg. The Monroe County Court entered not guilty pleas today on behalf of a man arrested for fentanyl. 45-year-old Marcus Stokes was arrested during a traffic stop in May with around 300 grams of fentanyl. He's been charged for possession with intent to distribute. Stokes is bound over for trial and will be back in court in March.
Also in court today, 59-year-old Paul Stokes. He's accused of cutting another trucker's throat. It happened at the West Salem Quick Trip after a parking dispute. Stokes is facing several charges. His lawyer pleaded not guilty for him.
A new locally controlled hospital could be coming to Chippewa Falls. The health cooperative there said it's earned a nonprofit status and completed planning studies. Officials say the facility would offer broader care than Aspirus's planned hospital. The public can learn more on December 9th at the Heidi Center.
Local interns with disabilities are learning job skills at Amplify Health. For the third straight year, Gunderson Medical Foundation presented Project Search students with 20 grand this morning. The interns rotate through departments like food service and childcare, learning both hands-on skills and daily classroom lessons. They are among more than 200 students in the program across Wisconsin.
The funds we received today really give them an experience to grow beyond the walls, even of the world of work, that gives them the chance to grow personally and professionally.
Project Search has grown to over 700 programs in the U.S. and expanded to 11 international sites.
Time is running out for La Crosse residents to use the city's yard waste site. The brush and yard waste facility closes tomorrow night for the season. The site was open today and tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. After that, you're going to need to take your yard waste to the county landfill.
Inflation frustration is impacting food banks and pantries just as the holidays hit. News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall joins us from Wafer Food Pantry. Jeremy.
Well, Emily, I'm here inside Wafer Food Pantry's warehouse where the food you see next to me, some of the volunteers had to go out and get it because of fewer donations. Since last year, the food pantry has been dealing with this issue. They're serving 1,500 families a week, and they're expecting that number to increase as we approach the holidays. Its executive director says inflation is one of the reasons people are donating less.
Cost of groceries is high. that affects your bottom dollar. It also affects ours.
And guys, some of the items flying off of the food pantry shelves consistently include side dishes for Thanksgiving like potatoes, soup, and canned meat. These are some of the items they say that they're seeing fly off a lot as we head into Turkey Day on Thursday. Reporting in La Crosse, Jeremy Wall, News 8 Now.
Okay, thank you, Jeremy.
Well, Wafer needs donations, and Aquinas Middle School is up to the challenge. Their Stuff the Bus food drive kicked off today. Their goal to collect 2,000 items for Wafer Food Pantry. Among the things collected, non-perishable food items and toiletries.
Well, we love this event every year, having the students so engaged in responding to the community need is always wonderful. The students are so enthusiastic and willing to help and recognize that there is a need and want to do something about it.
Aquinas has been holding food drives for nearly 20 years.
A La Crosse nonprofit is partnering with the Rotary Lights to collect food for those in need. Great Rivers United Way has placed 25 bins around La Crosse to make it more convenient to donate. The bins will be available from the day after Thanksgiving until New Year's Eve, with all collections going to local food pantries.
Food's a great donation. Funding is a great donation. This is a great time to give back. In order to be thankful, I think sometimes you have to look at who doesn't have, and that's this time of year.
Rotary Lights is also accepting donations at Riverside Park. Well, changes are coming to La Crosse and Monroe County courts.
How the counties are trying to improve the relationship between the public and the court system.
Is your personal injury lawyer trying to sell you a settlement that you don't think is fair? You need a lawyer who won't settle your case just to move on to the next one. Get the full compensation you deserve. Get Bygoff and Rohde.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
It's the Get Holiday Ready sales event. Time for exclusive offers on your favorite Ford SUVs, including Escape, Bronco Sport, and Explorer. Get holiday ready with all-weather features that make life easier, like heated seating, a heated steering wheel, and remote start. Great deals on your favorite Ford SUVs. That's how you get holiday ready. Now get 1.9% financing for 66 months plus up to $4,500 in total cash on a 2024 Ford Escape. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
The gift of relaxation and pampering is the perfect gift to give this holiday season. It is the Sue Colvey's experience, the gift your special someone is really hoping for, and the gift she really deserves. Order your gift cards online today at SueColveys.com or pick them up at Sue Colvey's Salon and Day Spa, because she deserves the very best.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
It's so cold. I guess I should have called G&T Heating before the furnace went bad. Quite silly, really, with all the things that can go bad with a furnace. Plug vent, rust buildup, dirty flame sensor, the filter. Should have called G&T sooner. My fingers are freezing. They're numb. Oh, take my extra pair of gloves. Extra gloves?
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
When I called other lawyers, I wasn't even sure who was going to be representing me. Once I called BGR and talked to Brian, I felt secure immediately. I'm so glad that I called Bygoff and Rohde.
La Crosse and Monroe counties are taking part in a new project to increase fairness in the courts.
News 8 Now's Allison Fergut has the details.
La Crosse and Monroe are two of only a handful of courts nationwide chosen for the Fairness Challenge pilot project, which aims to improve the court experience for litigants. In court, having trust in the system means everything.
We want the public to feel like they've been treated fairly.
But the last few years have posed challenges to the judicial system. The COVID-19 pandemic led to changes that Ziegler says can be difficult to navigate.
We do a lot more Zoom meetings, Zoom calls for court hearings, a lot of remote court hearings. So that is a challenge.
And some are worried about what that means for the courts going forward.
There have certainly been concerns over time that there's been some deterioration of public trust and confidence in our judiciary.
But the Fairness Challenge pilot project is trying to improve that trust. LaGrada Consulting developed the program, which is supported by the State Justice Institute, a federal agency that awards grants to improve the quality of justice in state courts. The Fairness Challenge pilot project will provide trainings to ensure court proceedings are seen as impartial and respectful, with a focus on remote proceedings and self-represented individuals.
So this is a way to show that we take those concerns seriously. We want them to feel heard. We want individuals in the courtroom to feel respected.
That feeling of respect is crucial. Research shows that litigants who believe they were treated fairly are more likely to comply with court orders and have a positive view of the judicial process, even if their case didn't go the way they wanted it to.
The better that we can work with the public and make sure that they feel that they've been respected, treated fairly, and heard is extremely important.
Ziegler says participating judges will do self-assessments, go through trainings, and receive peer support to improve their courtrooms. Part of the Fairness Challenge also includes listening to feedback. Right now, the courts are creating short surveys for litigants to take when they leave the courtroom.
It'll be questions such as, did the judge treat you fairly today? Do you feel the judge was respectful to you? All important things for procedural fairness.
La Crosse and Monroe are two of just a handful of courts nationwide taking part in the 9-month pilot project. But Ziegler believes it will have a lasting and widespread impact.
Hopefully we can expand this much farther than Monroe and La Crosse counties.
The courts are currently finalizing the survey details. They plan to have litigants start filling them out by the start of December.
All right, Allison, thank you. Still ahead, a major Microsoft outage.
Why many U.S. workers had trouble getting emails. Up next.
And we definitely have colder conditions, even an Arctic blast coming for your Thanksgiving and there afterwards. But in the meantime, we got to track out if we got any travel issues prior to Thanksgiving. We'll time out and see if we do, as long as what the temperatures do look like after Thanksgiving. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
At Ashley, it's not just Black Friday. It's the Ashley, ooh, I am so going to be the hostess with the mostest now Black Friday event. But don't wait, it's also the Ashley Get Your Hands on These Weekend Doorbuster Deals Black Friday event.
It's Hy-Vee's Thanksgiving sale, Friday through Wednesday. Hy-Vee canned corn or green beans, just 59 cents. Hy-Vee butter, just $3.49. 6-pack bottles of Pepsi products, just $2.99 each when you buy 4. 5 pounds of gold medal flour, just $2.48. Hy-Vee cream cheese, 3 for just $5. And Hy-Vee shredded bar or cubed cheese, just $1.99. Save in-store and online, Friday through Wednesday, only at Hy-Vee.
And an 11% rebate on your automotive needs at Menards. Get superior engine protection with Valvoline High Mileage Synthetic Blend Motor Oil. It provides advanced protection from wear, friction, heat, and deposits for high mileage vehicles. A 5-quart jug is $18.99 after rebate. Stay safe on the roads with Rain-X Vision Beam Wiper Blades. They're easy to install and are designed to provide a smooth, streak-free wipe every time. Now just $9.99 each after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $6,400 total value. Plus, no monthly payments until next year.
Visit your best choice GMC dealer today.
At Ashley, it's not just Black Friday. It's the Ashley, there's no way my husband's snoring is going to keep me awake now Black Friday event. But don't wait, because it's also the Ashley, you can get 0% interest for 72 months Black Friday event.
Maxwell White celebrates servicing the La Crosse Coulee region for 30 years. Much has changed, but not our commitment to you, providing local, honest, and quality plumbing repairs and solutions. That's Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, a major tech glitch caused a bunch of problems for Microsoft users today.
Yeah, that's right. The software giant said the problem resulted in an Outlook and Teams outage for many companies worldwide. The tracking site Down Detector said more than 5,000 reports were made by Monday afternoon, but officials say many more people are likely having issues.
Microsoft issued a statement saying it had deployed a fix.
Well, not too many issues this past weekend with the weather. Pretty damp, gray. Not a lot, not very
selling
exciting.
It very well, yeah.
Not very exciting, but we do have some excitement coming this week because it's about to get cold for Thanksgiving. Let's send it over to Greg for the details on that.
Yeah, minus if you like the cold, which I do, it's going to be a good Thanksgiving and beyond. Unfortunately, we don't have the snow yet in the forecast. There's snow on the ground up to the north, but for travel issues, that's even better news. We're not expecting anything besides the cold temperatures to impact your travel prior or even after Thanksgiving too, because it's a cold, really dry pattern. So this system is pushing east. That gave us a little bit of drizzle, light rain, and then that snow up into northern Wisconsin. Fairly weak system pushing east. Downstream, there's not much going on. We could have more clouds, but the storm track is going to start shifting south. That allows the cold air to kind of sink south from Canada. So tonight, less cloud cover, more clear skies, less wind too will start decreasing. That wind will be strong a little bit, that you will have some wind chill tomorrow morning. So a cold start, more sun tomorrow, but there'll still be clouds there. But overall, not too bad of a day. And then even milder a little bit on Wednesday, remaining dry before then it really drops in temperature-wise, and that's the good news for Wednesday. Everyone getting away. Driving conditions should be absolutely fine. Here's your wind chills in the morning. They will get into the single digits because of the temperatures getting into the teens, and the winds maybe around 10 to 15. Nothing crazy, but look at these single digits to low 10s. Now, this is something we're going to be dealing with probably Friday and Saturday, but you can knock probably about at least 10 degrees off of that, and that gives you an idea how cold it will be. But for tomorrow, clear skies, at least in the morning. There'll be some low clouds probably lingering up north of Eau Claire. That'll kind of improve here. And then we'll see more high clouds begin to approach in the afternoon time frame. We do have a system that'll be approaching. This one will actually kind of stay south of the area, but allow the winds to begin to turn around in the afternoon and more cloud cover. But all in all, still quiet conditions throughout tomorrow and tomorrow evening. Now, that system I talked about, it's in basically in the Intermountain West. It'll get out into the Plain State here by late Tuesday. And then we'll start seeing it form just to the south of the area. So by the time Wednesday noon, if you're getting away from the area, travel-wise should be fine. This little weak wave with some flurries, not going to amount to too much coming through. And the main action is well south of Chicago. So if you're heading that way, that's where that system will be. And eventually it will turn into a little bit of snow on the backside towards Wednesday evening. But this is south of Chicago. So meanwhile, there's nothing to the west, north. Really is looking great for travel-wise. Some cloud cover overall to the area. We're not expecting maybe a flurry or two, but otherwise going through Thursday, we're looking good travel-wise for everyone. The temperatures are a little bit of a different story. So tomorrow's highs, nothing too bad. We're looking at low to mid 30s, colder than average, but with the sun out, it won't feel as really damp as it does with the cloud cover and that light rain with those temperatures. And then Wednesday, more clouds, the winds will turn around. We're about the mid 30s, so getting close to where we should be this time of year. All in all, not too bad. And then Thanksgiving, it's going to be a little colder, but nothing too bad yet. We're going to get probably in the 20s, upper 20s to low 30s. Won't have much of a wind yet. Some cloudy conditions too off and on, but will remain dry throughout the day. But then after that, the temperatures do plummet pretty quickly. So going into Friday, the winds start picking up out of the north, and temperatures struggle for the 20s here. Northern areas could be struggling into the teens for highs, and the wind chills during that time could go below zero anytime from about Friday through about Sunday, and then we still start to improve those temperatures towards next week. So the positive, no travel issues. That's the good news for everyone. Unfortunately, we'll have to bundle up after Thanksgiving, and especially for Black Friday.
Well, aren't you going to be a happy camper, Mr. I love the cold?
Yeah, we need another foot of snow on the ground.
Oh, gosh, stop.
All right. We're cutting you off now. Thank you, Greg. Coming up next in sports, the Badgers have a new number next to their name after a 3-0 week that included a championship, so we know we're not talking about the football team. Plus, the Packers flexing their muscles yesterday against the depleted Niners. We hear from Coach LaFleur next.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
During the Black Friday sales event going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $600 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
This is a hallway. Doesn't evoke much feeling, but to those facing cancer or a complex condition, it feels like relief. Because all the doctors, treatments, and technology you've been fighting to find, they're all right here, under one roof, connected by hallways instead of highways. Welcome to East Park Medical Center. UW Health. Remarkable.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
It's that time of year again to get the Honda of your dreams during Happy Honda Days, where you'll find great offers on a sporty new Civic, spirited Accord, fun to drive HRV, and versatile CRV. So don't wait, turn your holiday dreams into reality with a new Honda named KBB.com's best value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
During the Black Friday sales event going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $400 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Covering all the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Well, the UWL football team left no doubt about if they should have been a part of the 40-team field this past Saturday when they took down Northwestern 59-14. It was an offensive outburst for the UW La Crosse team with 602 total yards and 8 touchdowns. The victory marks 6 straight wins now for the Eagles, but next up it's third-ranked St. John's, who will enter their matchup unbeaten at 10-0 this year. But UWL will come in confident as their tough schedule has prepared them for whoever is up next.
I mean, this is all we really think about. We work all year. We play the tough non-conference games at the beginning of the year to get ready for these moments. And we, like you said, we've been through it before, so we got bigger goals than just this first game.
Time to seize an opportunity, so.
Yep.
The Eagles will look for back-to-back seasons with at least 2 playoff wins. Kickoff is set for noon on Saturday in Collegeville, Minnesota. Meanwhile, the Packers are still working towards solidifying a playoff spot, but they're in great position now after a win yesterday over the San Francisco 49ers. It was maybe the most complete game Green Bay has played so far this season, with touchdowns on all 5 red zone chances, 21 points off 3 takeaways, just 5 penalties, and not a single turnover. The 2 major offseason acquisitions, Josh Jacobs and Xavier McKinney, had their fingerprints all over this one, with 3 scores for Jacobs and a pick for McKinney. And Matt LaFleur is thrilled with how the 2 have taken charge and asserted themselves as leaders.
They've obviously produced on the field, but I think just some of the stuff that you guys don't get the opportunity to see, how they lead behind the scenes, has been pretty impressive. You know, because I think it's not only about all the talk. It's about the action, and those guys back up what they say.
Now, not much time for the green and gold to celebrate this win, though, as their surging opponents coming up next. The Miami Dolphins are in town on Thanksgiving. And what a game yesterday in the Greenbrier Tip-Off Championship. The Badgers put up 54 points in the second half and outscored Pitt by 13 to win by 6. Wisconsin is now up to 15 in the AP poll. And once again, John Tonje wins Big Ten Player of the Week for the second straight week. Best start for the Badgers since the 14-15 season.
And that was a magical season.
That ended at the national championship.
It sure did. So we'll see if they can maybe replicate some of that magic.
How many games did they win? Because I think
It was like 37, 38 games.
It was a lot.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was a lot. That's a long way to go, but
yeah, very early.
It's going to be fun.
Thank you,
Okay, Greg's going to have another look at your forecast right after this.
Hurry into Shopko Optical before your vision benefits expire. Our professional team will walk you through your options, and together, we will maximize your benefits on exams, frames, contact lenses, and more. Your personalized eye care awaits. Visit Shopko Optical today.
A lot has changed since the Overhead Door Company installed its first door in 1921. One thing that hasn't? Our commitment to quality. We set the standard a century ago with the first motorized garage door, and we have not stopped innovating since. Today, you can build your dream door with the DoorView app. And with the OHD Anywhere app, you can control your new door from anywhere. So next time you need a repair or replacement for your garage door, look for the red ribbon and trust 100 years of experience Overhead Door Company.
You come alive in the dead of winter and start work early on snow days, because snowed in is not an option. The Kubota Snow lineup of compact tractors, RTVs, and versatile attachments are built to move, plow, blow, and thrive in the winter. So when the snow falls, you can rise to meet it.
Right now, receive 0% APR for 60 months and up to $2,300 off BX Series tractor packages. Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls brings you a kickin' country Christmas with Mason-Dixon Line. A family-friendly Christmas spectacular with Mason-Dixon Line Live. Friday, December 6th. Tickets just $25 with $10 in free rewards play. A Kickin' Country Christmas, Friday, December 6th at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. Enjoy the show and stay the night. Book a room at our hotel and ask for the $25 will get you $50 rewards play casino package. Limit 2 offers per room per day.
Your eyewear should be as individual as you. With Shopko Optical's extensive selection of frames and lenses, our optometrists will learn about you and help you customize the right choice for your lifestyle. Visit Shopko Optical and find your new signature style today.
All right, kind of a cold start. Might see some single-digit wind chills for your Tuesday morning commute. Otherwise, fairly good until Thanksgiving, and thereafterwards, temperatures get cold. Very cold for many days.
Arctic blast.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you at 10.